Yeah.
I loved that music. It was so good.
I'm still kind of moving to it. The
I
energy.
know. Yeah, I was like, keep bopping along here. Hey, Patty. Oh, we
Hello,
got Patty
Patty.
here. Hey, Mary. Oh, I love it. Well, guys, it's been a long time since I've seen you. I'm Nicole from Team Swagbucks.
And I'm Hal, and we are here to hang out with you, chat about what's happening at Swagbucks, talk about life, talk about the news, plus a great way to get SB with the latest bags from Glad, which we have behind us. We're going to talk more about that later.
Yeah.
First, a big hello to everybody who is out
Yes.
there watching on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube. We are simulcasting, as they
I
say in
love
the
it.
biz.
I feel so special that we're like in so many different places right now.
Yes, yes, and I'm doing like 4 things at once, so
Yes.
you have my attention, everybody. It's what I'm saying. It might seem like you don't, but you do. Hello to
Yes.
everybody. So nice to have everybody here with us. Everybody saying
Hal, I
hello.
feel like so much has changed since you and I have done a Facebook Live. You have all the amazing Swagbucks Live, Swagbucks Daily Trivia Live hosts that come on here with you. The format has changed a little. I'm really excited for us and for me to do this new format that you've put together. So I just have to say, guys, give me a little patience because this is my first time doing it with all the new stuff we're going to be talking about, which I have my show and tell in my lap right now, and I'm really excited
Oh,
to
good.
talk about it.
Is it Rocky?
It should be Rocky. He's actually napping right here. I might have to call him over in a little bit.
Let him sleep, please.
He
Dog.
sleeps all the time. He acts as though he is so busy and he has such a productive day, but it's literally him getting a burst of energy to play with his toy for 2 minutes and then passing out the rest of the day.
Sure. That's how it goes. That's how it is.
Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Christine. Oh, Christy. Oh, Christy, it's your first time here. Oh, well, welcome. You're going to have so much fun. Let's see here. Okay, Hal, should we go ahead and dive in? Because I'm actually really excited about our first segment, which is these like weird news stories that a lot of people haven't heard of. And we have 3 great stories. One is the one that you're covering, the last story, which I think is fascinating. And I spent way too much time looking into that one. But before we get there, Hal has our first story, which I'm really excited to talk about.
Yes, let's talk about it. This happened in Colorado where a man tried to trade places with a dog to avoid a DUI arrest. So he was pulled over for speeding. He tried to switch places with his dog to avoid arrest. That's according to the police in Colorado. The officer actually watched him maneuvering inside the car before he got out on the passenger side on Saturday night in Springfield, which is a town of about 1,300 people. So I assume that they knew who he was. And
Yeah.
the guy's excuse was he gets out of the car, says, I wasn't behind the wheel. He clearly showed signs of being drunk. Number one, I think the biggest sign of revealing that you're drunk to a police officer is trying to convince them that your dog was driving. Like, oh, it's okay.
Yes.
I brought Rover. He's my designated driver.
And I will say the funny thing to me is that he thought he would get in less trouble if he allowed his dog to drive a car than if he was a drunk driver. Like it's just all around, it's fascinating to me. Someone said that this makes sense if he if he was a Florida man. I think everyone knows the Florida man stories that we've had out there. I thought that was pretty funny. There is, I know our Facebook members are not the biggest fans of TikTok. I'm not going to try and convince y'all to go over to TikTok. However, there is a TikTok channel that I follow, a TikTok page, and all this person does is animate all of these arrests of people who are drunk driving. And it is the funniest thing you will ever see. And sometimes it's not just drunk driving, sometimes just like weird calls that the police get, like, hey, I just saw an elephant in my front yard, and it was like a severely drunk person calling the police. But I was trying to find the name of it before we jumped on here, and I just would love to see this person animate this arrest because it would just be so funny. And if you're ever looking for something, just take up some time, go and look on TikTok for these animated videos. It's the funniest thing you will ever see.
Yes. Also, if you love TikTok, we're going to be live on there later on at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're just going to be talking about the movies and television that we're watching. So you can come and join us if you are a TikTok person, if you haven't tried it out and you want to.
We
It's
have
time to do
Becky
it.
who says she loves TikTok. Becky, definitely come and watch us later on TikTok Live. We're going to have a totally different conversation there. So you have to come and check us out. I also just
Yes.
want to quickly highlight Adam, who said, he sees that Swaggo runs for 7 days. We're actually going to talk about Swaggo in a little bit, but the Discover deals pin for 7 days. Adam, once it goes into a pending state, once your disco deals go into a pending state, it will check off your Swaggo board. So you don't have to wait for it to unpin. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yes. Let's put a bow on this drunk driver story. And somebody points out it is a serious matter to drive drunk. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. But the
Exactly.
police officer asks him how much he had to drink, and his response, as any innocent person is to run away. He was caught within 20 yards and then arrested. And then, wouldn't you know it, he had been previously arrested. So he is
Of course
put away right now until the dog drives over and bails him out. So there you go. That is our first story today.
If he is truly man's best friend, he will bail him out.
Yeah, that's right. Put your money where your mouth is, dog.
Yes. Okay, switching gears with a totally different story, and I love this story. We have this woman who lives in Virginia who went to the grocery store to pick up some bananas. They didn't have any bananas, so she's like, whatever, I'll come back on the following day. She goes to the grocery store the following day to get her bananas. And she's like, you know what? Let me pick up a scratcher. She says she's not a big gambler, but she decided to pick up this scratcher. And she won $300,000 from this scratcher. I love this story. So that banana became a very, very wealthy banana for her.
Yeah, I look at that. I mean, bananas are great. They're very good for your body, but they're not great for your bank account. This is great for your bank account.
Yes. Did she happen to say what she was going to use the money for?
No, she's not said yet. There was no immediate plan revealed. I would assume buy a bunch of bananas to make sure she never runs out again. Maybe she'll buy banana trees and plant them.
That's what she needs to do. Yes. Just put a bunch of fruit trees in her backyard and just walk outside so she doesn't have to go to the grocery store and be disappointed.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's incredible. Like,
yeah.
How often do you buy a lottery ticket or a scratcher? Is that something that you're into, or?
It's so really funny. No, I grew up, my dad went and got his lottery tickets every single week. He still goes and gets lottery tickets every single week. I, for whatever reason, have never, I think I've maybe purchased 2 lottery tickets in my whole life. And then scratchers, I think so much fun. I just never think to actually buy them. What about you?
If it gets really high, I will buy one ticket, like Mega Millions, something like that. I will buy one ticket with the dream of winning it. Scratchers I've done before. They're fun. It's fun to do the scratching, but I don't like to spend money on that.
Yeah.
It's not really into it. Christy enjoys them. And Becky has the story of a woman who found a winning lottery ticket and they found out it wasn't hers. Yeah, you don't get there. It's like really stringent to like, they want to know that it's yours. They want proof anywhere that you went with it. Like, they really crack down on that. They want to make sure the right person.
They have a really good compliance team behind the lottery.
Yes, 100%. And there's Christopher Kenny, who we're in that with you. We have a lottery winner among us, Elizabeth J. Lucas. $1,000 on a digital lottery. That's pretty good.
I love it. Nice.
Yes.
And in Georgia. I love Georgia. I was actually just in Atlanta a couple weeks ago. So
that's right, you were.
Yes. It's definitely humid out there. I forgot about the humidity in the South, but I loved it. Had some great food while I was out there. Hey, Rocky's awake. Come here.
Oh, here's Rocky. Let's check out, see what's going on. Let's check in with Rocky, the Rocky news.
Rocky, he has not, you know what? He may not have won any money in the lottery, but he won the lottery as far as his dog parents are concerned.
That's right. He's cared for and loved.
Yes.
Let's go to our final story. This is in Philadelphia. This is my hometown. What is covered in gold costs $700 and is edible in Philadelphia? If you thought the answer was a ton of cheesesteaks, you're wrong. It is a hamburger. Is at the bottom of the main page of the menu at the Drury Beer Garden in Philadelphia. It is called the gold standard. It costs $700, and this is what's in it.
Insane.
And I will show you a picture. I'm going to walk you through what you're seeing. So, of course, we have the Wagyu meat burger. That's caviar on top. That is fresh black truffle on top. Lobster flambéed with cognac. Topped with
Yes.
aged Irish cheddar and drizzled with honey. Fries are included. And yes, you are seeing gold on the bun. So and if you buy it, you get a 1 ounce pour of Louis XIII cognac, which fetches around $5,000 a bottle.
All of it's insane. I was looking up this Louis. So it's Louis the 13th. Is that what it was? It's not
Yes.
Louis. I always
Louis
forget
XIII, yes.
that stuff mixed up. Okay. And I was looking up, like, if you were to go to like Vegas and have a shot of that, a single shot is $500 of that cognac.
Yes.
That's just like another level of living. Like, I just am so shocked people spend that much money on food, on liquor. But I will say the truffle sounds really nice on the burger. That sounds. Everything else. I'm kind of like, ugh, the truffle on top does sound good.
Yes, the truffle's I mean, look, if you like truffle, this is the burger for you. I'm surprised. Surprised and not surprised. Philadelphia is like, we're working class city. We're not elite, although there are people with money there, I guess, as there's anywhere else. But at the same time, the downtown area has an incredible restaurant scene. So it's sort of not surprising. I didn't catch exactly where in Philly this is. I'm gonna look up. I just want to see.
Oh yeah, I'm curious.
I'm gonna see where Drury Lane is.
Becky
Drury
says
Lane.
after you spend $700 on that burger, then you go and get some ice cream for $1,000.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna see where this is. Let's see. Drury Lane. It is located Port Macquarie. Oh, that's not right. Wait, I'll find it. Hold on. Don't. What is the
Elizabeth
most
says
you've
she
ever
lived
spent
in.
on something like this? Have you ever
Are you
had like a
familiar?
crazy?
Oh, me? No. Okay. I was taken out to a very fancy dinner. I did not have to pay for it. It was somebody that I met that took me to this dinner with. It was her and her associate. And this woman liked to spend a lot of money on food. It was a Michelin star restaurant. I feel like this will be my only opportunity to ever eat at a Michelin star restaurant. And they brought out fish that was encased in like salt. And it was like wheeled out in this like wheelbarrow thing. And then they like remove the salt from it. And then they just like give you this fish. And then I'm trying to remember some of the other things we had there. The meal itself for the three of us was $1,500. And I just thought it was the most insane thing. So I have never spent a lot of money on food. I think the most I've ever spent is like $100 on like a dinner, dessert, and some cocktails, you know? But yeah, that was my most expensive / fancy meal that I didn't have to pay for. What about you, Hal?
Yeah, I've just gone places where it's expensive to eat, but I've never done this thing is several $100s because I've never been able to get past the the idea of like, I think I could make this.
Exactly.
I only like parts of it. By the way, Jonathan does have the address. This is in Center City, Philadelphia.
Okay.
Actually pretty close to City Hall. So right between Broad and 13th and just north of Sansom. So if you're in Philadelphia, you know where that is. But it's a beer garden and they serve a 700. Like I get it. And it's generating news like they've done their job, but I can't think of a time I've looked at the most expensive thing on the menu and thought, I would like that. If it says market price, I don't even want to know.
No, you don't want to order that. You don't want to order. I could not enjoy it. Like, I don't think I could ever enjoy eating something that is that expensive because it's like, okay, it's tasty for 15 minutes and the next thing you know, you're out $700. Like, that's just insane to me. I would much rather go on a shopping spree.
There you go. There are a lot of other things you could use that money for.
Yes.
And Elizabeth J. Lucas likes Tony Luke's, which is, of course, a cheesesteak place. That is my father's favorite place. I'm a fan of Jim's, which burned down, but is rebuilding at 4th and South. But there you go. Everybody in Philadelphia has got their opinion. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's the news. We got through the
I thought
news.
it was great.
Yeah, it was wonderful. But now we're going to take a little time to get to know each other better, let you get to know us better. We have each brought a special item that has meaning to us to the
Yep.
table, and we're going to talk about it because it's time for show and tell. Why would we ever grow up when we can still do show and tell? I still think this is cool.
Exactly.
Nicole, what have you brought?
Okay. I brought something that I keep at it's like right off to the side of my desk. I had two things I was debating between, but I'm going to go with this one just because look at it all the time.
Mhm.
It is my high school class mug from Putnam City North High School in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It says 1999. It has my name on here, and it has the name of all of the people who graduated that year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which I think is just the coolest thing. And this thing has survived too many moves to count because I think I have moved 30 times since then. And I have kept this with me. It has survived. The gold lettering, it still looks brand new. It's amazing. And I just love this. I don't know. It just makes me happy every time I look at it.
You had a good high school experience, I take it, and that it sort of reminds you of that, yeah?
I did. I had, it's funny because the other thing I had to show was my flute, which
Oh,
maybe if we do this again another day. And I was, I played the flute and I was in marching band and the symphonic band in high school. And I think that's why I had such a good high school experience because I was able to build so many great friendships through marching band. So yeah,
that's wonderful. And how many kids were in your graduating class? That is a very long list.
I wish it was
Approximately.
numbered like probably 250.
250. Wow. I see.
Yeah, it was a big school.
I went to a very small school. I went to a Quaker school, a Quaker private school outside of
Oh.
Philadelphia called Abington Friends, and my graduating class was 39 kids. So I'm
Wow.
used to like small classes. So when I go back, now the school has expanded and like the class is like 100, 150. I'm like, how does everybody know everybody? This is too big. What is this? What's going on? College was also a shock because those were very big classes and lots of
Oh,
kids
yeah, I
everywhere.
bet. That must have been such a shock to you to go from something so small to something so big.
Yeah, it was. It was. It was a huge culture shock, but that is a cool mug. Looks like
Thank you.
Danette Chancey Hughes also still has hers.
Oh, nice. I love
Beautiful.
that. All right, Hal, what do you have?
Okay, so uh, I also have something that is from my childhood, or a version of something from my childhood. When I was a kid back in 1983, my parents took me out of school for the day to see Return of the Jedi when it came out. I remember
Oh,
them having to
wow.
explain to my Israeli teacher what Star Wars was and why it was important that they take me out of class for it. But I also every week I got an allowance of $2, and my mother and I would walk over to the Toys R Us, and I would buy a Star Wars figure. So
Aw.
I still have most of my Star Wars toys. They're back in Philadelphia. I'm working on getting them out here. But I also like a lot of middle-aged guys, I kind of want to recapture my childhood, and the thing I miss and the thing I really like is the look of these packaged toys. So I started buying I've started to collect them. And this is from Return of the Jedi. This is Luke Skywalker,
Oh,
Jedi Knight.
wow.
This is the original packaged figure. It's unpunched at the top, so it doesn't have the little area where it would hang. But this is a toy I had as a kid. I immediately lost. You can see, you might be able to see, he comes with a hood and a
Uh-huh.
blaster and a little and a lightsaber. Lost all those immediately.
Oh, no.
Um, but now I'm slowly getting these figures back. They've become a lot
Yeah.
more expensive, but I
Oh, I'm
actually
sure.
bought one recently at a really good price that's being delivered today. So,
Oh, that's exciting.
but this one is the one that started it all. It makes me happy every time I look at it. It reminds me
Oh, I
of
love that.
it reminds me of my mother. It reminds me of going to get these toys, and I just love being able to get them and display them. That's a lot of obviously what's up here, toys that
Yeah.
I've regained from my childhood in their boxes. So
Now,
that
how
is that
where
is
do
what I bought.
you go to buy these figures? Do you go, like, on eBay? Is that where you typically find them?
I get a lot of stuff on eBay. This one was from New York Comic Con. I used to go every year with the
Oh,
Thrilling Adventure Hour, and I found a guy there who, you can find a lot of booths on the floor at a Comic Con, and this guy was a New York, New Jersey guy who dealt vintage toys. So I sort of had a relationship with him, and I bought this for like $90 back
oh
in
wow.
2014. I want to say 2013, 14, somewhere in there, and it's probably worth close to $1,000 now just because the
Wow.
demand has gone up and it's in pretty good shape. But that was where I started. Now it's like eBay. You try to find stuff and bid and get a
Yeah.
decent price on it. I'm part of groups on Facebook that sell stuff. I bought stuff that way. Um, Flea markets, antique stores, anywhere you can think of where they would be around. So
So if I go to one of the local antique stores and I see a packaged up Star Wars figure for pretty cheap, I should snatch that up, right? And then like
take
try and resell it.
take a picture and text it to me. I'll let you know if it's worth money.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That's what I
Yes.
might do that this weekend. I'm just gonna go scout out some of the antique stores around here.
There you go. And this what happened to Chris, by the way, happens to a lot of people, which is their childhood toys get sort of thrown out or given away by their parents,
Mhm.
which,
Yep.
then you move out. They're like, I don't want to carry this stuff around. Your bedroom is where the Peloton goes now. So they clear it out
Mhm.
and put your stuff in there. But if you're able to hold on to it, if you have parents who held on to it like Elizabeth's, then you might have some money there.
Oh,
There you
I
go.
used to love GI Joes. My brother had so many GI Joes, and I would rather play with those than my Barbies. I thought they were so much more fun.
I have a ton of them too. I still have all my GI Joes like that.
Oh,
That
that's
I think I'm gonna
awesome.
sell, but I still have them. It's crazy.
Yeah. Ugh. Toys in the 80s were just so much fun.
They really were.
Okay. Well, Hal, I loved that. I loved getting to know you more and seeing what you brought today. I loved being able to share mine.
Likewise.
I'm excited to talk about a different topic now, and that is our daily poll. Guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you go and answer the daily poll every single day. You can take it on swagbucks.com on the desktop. You can do it on the mobile app. You can do it on mobile web. You get one SB for answering the poll every single day. And today we asked people what the most important factor is when buying an appliance. And so you had a couple options. You had price, cash back or points, delivery costs and timing, haul away, like if they offer free haul away, the style or the look, the lifespan, or if there was something else that was more important to you. I kind of wish I would have spent some time looking at what the people who chose other, what they actually wrote down, because I can't imagine
Mhm.
anything else. But how when you buy an appliance and you just recently moved, I'm sure you've been looking. You share the story of your microwave adventures, right? I think
Yes.
it was a toaster oven. What is the most important factor that you're looking at?
I was thinking about the washer dryer specifically when I got it, and the price was really important because there's so many that do similar things. But the other thing that was important to me was for that specific is like the style, because
Hmm.
you have a lot of different styles of microwave. You have the drawer, so you need something that fits your space. Like
Yeah.
we didn't want we didn't want a front loading washer because that
Hmm.
door tends to get really dirty. It picks up a lot of dirt and mildew in it.
Yep.
So we wanted a top loader. That was important to us. But then the next thing was price. Like, what if they're all somewhat similar? What is the price going to be like?
Yeah.
And Karen also brings up a good point. Warranty reviews, very important to make sure.
Oh, yes, that's so true. Reviews, I definitely look at reviews. And if you see something has less than 4.5 stars, I really question buying it.
Hmm.
And I do wonder if that's what a lot of people chose when they select other was warranty and reviews.
Yeah.
Hal, I'm right there with you. To me, it's a combination of the style because especially so I also recently moved and we needed a new stove because the one we had was in rough shape and wasn't
Hmm.
really working too well. And price was very important, but also I was like, well, if this is the home we're going to stay in, like I want to make sure it fits with, the future of the kitchen that we have. And so, the style of it, I wanted stainless steel. That was also very important. But yeah, kind of like what you said, once you figure out your style that you're looking for, from then go and look at the prices and then also like we just saw reviews.
Yes. Absolutely, yeah. They're all it's the style is like knowing that it's something you're going to use for a long time. It's your home. It's got to be something
Yeah,
ultimately that you enjoy. It does have to fit your budget and all those other things, but it's also important to think of this being something you're going to use long term. So
yeah.
100%. Oh, this is another color matching. Also very important.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Although
Yeah,
stainless steel goes with almost everything.
I feel like it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our kitchen is all stainless steel stuff. So
I feel
it's
like
not.
it's timeless. I love what people are doing now in kitchens where it's like everything's kind of hidden behind like a cabinet and it kind of blends
Mhm.
in. But I also just love the look of a stainless steel appliance. I just feel like that is something that you can grow into. It's never going to get old. That's just my opinion.
Yes. Yes. Oh, and good tip from Nancy. Best time to buy appliances on holidays like Memorial Day. This is a weekend because it is a holiday weekend. There are going to be a whole lot of sales going on. In fact, we're moving into an area of the summer where we've got this. We're going to have 4th of July coming up. There are going to be a lot
Yep,
of opportunities to get great deals.
definitely. Yes. How are we talking? Yes, you are going to be covering, I think, our Memorial Day sale, possibly. Are we talking about that today? I don't remember.
I don't have
We
it on here. We can talk about it. We should talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like that's a great segue
Do you
into
want to? Do you want to talk about it?
we are gonna have a Memorial Day sale, guys. So make sure you come. I think it kicks off tomorrow throughout the weekend and into Monday. Check out our Memorial Day sale. There's gonna be a lot of amazing cashback opportunities for you guys. So just come back to the site, or if you're at home and you're just sitting on the sofa, uh, get on the Swags app and check out the cashback opportunities you have during our Memorial Day sale.
Yes, always smart
Yes.
to check Swagbucks to see what deals there are and also to get cash back because I did that when I bought my washer and dryer and it paid
Yeah.
off big time.
And guys,
So,
remember, if you are looking for appliances and you're like needing something right away, you can buy online and pick up in store. So
mhm,
for things like Home Depot and Lowe's, just go through Swagbucks, buy online, get that cash back, and then pick up in the store. Same thing also for my gift cards plus. One of the biggest ways I've earned cash back recently is by getting the gift card to the Home Depot. That's where I go way too often. I pick up my gift card from my gift cards plus the Home Depot. I get my cash back, and then I already have the gift card by the time I get to the store. But you can also buy online and pick up in store with that gift card. So just some fun pointers for you guys to continue to earn cash back.
that's right. That's great. Great information. And speaking of information, those of you who love information and answering trivia questions, we have a Star Wars game today. Some people ask, why not May 4th? Well, we did the Marvel game then because Guardians of the Galaxy was coming out. But today was the day in 1977 that the original Star Wars film premiered in theaters. So it is a big day in the Star Wars universe, and that is why we are doing a Star Wars themed game. So join
Nice.
us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. We'll have $1,000 on the line. We'll have up to 9 bonus SB you can get throughout the game. We'll have a 500 SB giveaway, and it's second chance week, which means
Yes.
just for showing up, you get 3 free rejoins that you can use in future games to give yourself another chance to win the grand prize if you get out. But it's always fun to do these themed games. It's the Star Wars games are always particularly fun. Our design team did a great job on the background for it. So I'm really excited for you to see it. And because Thursdays are difficult days, well, we have hints for you from
Yes.
Nathan. I edited the video myself yesterday. It will go live at noon Pacific time on the Swagbucks Instagram. So if you're not following us on there, this is your reminder to do that right now because that is where it will be. We'll post links to it everywhere, but go follow, and that way you'll know when it's live.
I want to just call out Christy, who said she's going to lose the Star Wars game. Still play because if you get any questions right after the first question, you earn SB. You earn one SB per question you get correct. So even if you lose, you still can walk away with some SB. So that's what I do, especially yesterday. I did not do very well, but I still walked away with 5 SB. So I was pretty excited about it. And I just want to shout out Monday's game. I was so excited. I was going to actually have a clean sweep. I was going to get every single question correct. And then question 10, I lost it. So I'm still a little bitter about that one. And, I'm still processing it, but I did walk away with 9 SBs. So I was happy about that.
Yes, that is. See, you can always walk away with
Yes.
something. Also,
Yes.
Michelle, not everybody likes Star Wars. You don't like Star Wars. You like old musicals. Guess what? On June 9th, which is Friday, that is the Friday before the Tonys. We are doing a Broadway themed show. So we've got everything.
Woo!
We've got the Star Wars. We've got musicals. We've got some other fun stuff coming up, including Indiana Jones. We're going to be celebrating the Indiana Jones film coming out. We've got a Disney Parks quiz coming in July. We've got a lot of fun stuff, always trying to come up with themes, but also please always reach out, especially on Twitter at SB Daily Trivia. Tell us what themes you want to see, because I keep a list and I try to get to as many of them as I can.
Yes.
And also thank you, Blanca. I'm glad that you enjoyed, or Alicia, I'm glad that you enjoyed the Seinfeld live game. You got them all right. Great job.
Yes, I also loved that game. I thought the Seinfeld game was so much fun, and I also loved the James Bond game that you recently did.
Oh yeah, that was a really fun one too. I
Yeah.
love coming up with these themes and trying to make it challenging but also accessible. It's not always easy, but we
Yeah.
do our best.
Yes. All right. Guys, I also want to talk about our Swaggo board that is live. It is happening right now. It's our patriotic themed Swaggo board in recognition of Memorial Day. That is on Monday. If you have not joined, there is still plenty of time to join and check off every single square. However, if you don't check off all the squares, that's okay. There's tons of patterns that you can check off and walk away with bonus SP. But remember, everything you do on that board pretty much earns you SB. So it's SB on top of SB. So it's just like a huge cashback opportunity when you participate in our Swaggo board. So go to swagbucks.com/Swaggo. You can also, hold on, I dropped my AirPod. I got too excited. I'm too animated over here about Swaggo.
This is an exciting time.
You can also, when you go to swagbucks.com and you click on your little daily goal drop down, the earn like 30 SB, get 10 SB, whatever that, click on that and you will always see a link for whatever promo we have happening. So whether it's Swaggo or Team Challenge or Swagbucks Live, Swagbucks Daily Trivia, it's all there. So just, go and check that out. But back to Swaggo, you can earn up to $15 when you complete this board. So make sure to go and check it out.
Yes, absolutely. Please check it out. Also, check out Memorial Day is Monday. We're going to have a special one-day collector's bill you can only get through search. And if you get it, it is worth 29 SB because it is the 29th of May. And if you find it, not only do you get that, but you get a 5 SB bonus. And also, it's always good to go to your ledger, click your little picture and go to your ledger and see the bills that you've earned over time, because you can go back and see pretty much all of them. It's kind of fun to have that trophy case. But yeah, if you have time on Memorial Day, do a couple searches, win the bill, and you'll get some SB. It's an easy way to get SB for yourself.
Definitely. Also, I just want to give you guys a pro tip. We love to give pro tips. Because this is a long weekend, we are pretty sure you guys are going to be barbecuing, having people over, a little get together. You need to head to the grocery store. Make sure you go to Magic Receipts and check out all the amazing cashback deals we have there. We're obviously going to be talking about this one because we know you guys are going to be using trash bags this weekend. Anytime you host a get together, you have lots of trash. But go and check out some deals. We have things like party supplies. We have salsa, chips, corn, plastic cup, hot dog, beer, anything you need for this weekend. We have a coupon for you to earn cash back. All you have to do is add it to your shopping list, head to your local participating grocery store, pick up the item, snap a picture of your receipt, and then you'll instantly earn some cash back. It's
easy and it's a great way to build your shopping list too, to keep track of things. Like this is like the easy earn stuff. All right. We said we're going to talk. This is perfect because it's Magic Receipts, and we're talking about Glad trash bags. I don't know if you're aware of these or if you've noticed the boxes behind us, but Glad has dropped their strongest trash bag yet. This is the new Glad Force Flex Max Strength. The bags are 25% more durable than their Glad Force Flex 13-gallon kitchen bags. They also use less plastic, so they're better for the environment. They have double side seams and a reinforced bottom.
They're amazing. And Hal, you can also get them in a variety of scents too, which I love. We have Gain Fresh Clean, Glade with Clorox, with the power to eliminate food and bacteria odors, which we all know we've experienced. I recently threw away something that smelled really bad.
Mhm.
I was wishing I had these because it would have helped with that. And let's see, we have cherry blossom as a scent. We have the one that I have here, which I'm super excited about, lemon fresh scent. I love a
Mm.
citrus scent. I'm so
Mhm.
excited about that one. So you can choose any of these scents when you head to your local grocery store to pick them up.
I love these, the Gain, which I'm gonna open up because I love that smell of fresh laundry, like that smell of
Yes.
clothes when they come out of the dryer and I'm not the only one who smells an article, like takes a shirt and goes like that. I know
Yes.
I'm not. I know
No.
you're all with me.
Wait,
And
can I
that is
just
the
say
scent you
something
get
real
here.
quick?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
okay, I just put this on my lap. Rocky's nose went crazy. He just, like, pressed it up against the box. So, this is Rocky approved. I just gotta throw that out there.
Fantastic. I love it. Uh, they're all great different scents. Look here. Dan says, "Who cares what your garbage smells like?" That's right. Well, you shouldn't care. You shouldn't have to smell it. You
Yes.
shouldn't have to smell it. If you smell your garbage, like in the kitchen, that can get pretty smelly. That's what these bags are for. This is what is
Mhm.
great. Uh, so I want to test this. I want to show you
Yes.
what these look like. So you can already see it's got this sort of like weave pattern to it that gives it strength.
Yes, look at
Now
that.
I'm going to test this live on air. You can see sort of the size of the bag right here. And what I have is I've brought a queen size blanket. This is always on our couch. It's warm and fuzzy, and I love it.
Wait,
And
where
you know,
is
here
that blanket from Costco?
it might
Because
be.
I think
It just might
I
be.
think I have that same exact blanket on my sofa right now. It is so
Yes.
cozy.
Well, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this in here because a lot of times this is how you'll store a blanket, right? Is
Yes.
you'll roll it up and then put it in here so it doesn't unravel and then it can go in. So I'm going to take this entire blanket and put it in here
Look at this.
just to show how much it can hold. There's room for extra on there. I could probably stuff a pillow in here too. And you
And
can
a
see how it's
big
stretching,
blanket.
like
Yes.
the pattern, like it sort of stretches to meet it. It's really like I can't. I'm giving some force here, and I'm not getting through it. So it's really nice. It is well done, and the blanket's gonna smell good next time I get it out of there. So
Oh,
so
that's actually a really good tip.
yeah, it is.
Just
It's this
throw
is
your clothes in here and then pull it out, and then you get I'll have like citrus smelling clothes all day.
yeah. If you have like a jacket and it's warm season, like out in California, we have like a couple of months where it's cold. Most
Yeah.
of the time where I live, it gets really hot spring, summer, and even into the fall. So you take your spring, your winter jacket, you can store it in something like this, like at the bottom of your closet,
Yeah.
and it will smell great when you get it out.
Oh, I love
So
that.
so there you go. And it's really like it really is like a strong, it's light, but also really strong. And
Yeah.
that speaks to the fact that it uses less plastic. So it's you're doing a little better by the environment. This is less plastic than the competitors use.
How these are amazing. I feel so lucky to be able to have these and be able to use them. And I will say, one of the things that I've always done when I've moved is I instead of getting boxes, I would
Mm-hmm.
put all my stuff in trash bags. And
Mm-hmm.
I have used Glade in the past as my trash bag of choice to move with. And I have been able to move like tons of clothes in these. And then I was able to use them as trash bags later because they didn't rip. I mean,
Yes.
they really are so strong. And the worst thing that can happen to you is when you throw away a bunch of smelly food and then you go pull out a trash can and it tears and then you got garbage everywhere and it just ruins your day. You won't have that issue with these. And I just have to say, this lemon scent is divine. I love it.
Yes, 100%. So I see people already talking about like, oh, what does it smell? Does it what's the cherry blossom like? Go find out for yourself. Here's what you do. Here's how you get the SB for it too. Add Gain Force Flex Max to your list of magic receipts. Then you buy one box of the variety of your choice. You have the lemon scent, I have the cherry blossom, the Gain, and the Clorox. You pick the one that you like, and then you buy it at your choice of participating retailer. And you get 150 SB when you upload a photo of your receipt as proof of purchase. So add it to your list first, then go get it. then upload the receipt. But there's so many different scents to choose from, so many different varieties that it's better to just pick 2. Like you have to buy multiple boxes of trash bags. It's just always, that's something you can never have enough of. So if you buy 2 on the same receipt, you'll get 400 SB. So basically you're getting 2 boxes of super strong trash bags that smell great. So you won't have stinky trash, which nobody wants. And you're getting $4 back for it. So it's like it's just a win all around. The number of wins,
it
I would
really
lose
is.
count of them.
I love it. Yes,
Yeah.
this is a big win-win, guys. Make sure you go and pick these up before your barbecue this weekend, so you don't run out of trash bags and you don't have trash bags that break on you. You want to get these, and then with these amazing scents, your kitchen's going to smell so good.
Yes, please check it out. It is well worth the time.
Yes.
So there you go.
All right, there you go. Hal, this was so much fun. I loved being able to chat with you and talk with all of our amazing members out there. I mean, I think Rocky had the best time out of everyone, though.
Sure, of course. Rocky always winning at life.
Yeah, I think he's falling asleep right now, just in my arms.
That's winning.
All right, Hal. Well, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. We will see you again soon. Make sure you check us out later on TikTok.
Yes, we will be there. It'll be fun. That is 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Star Wars game tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific time. We'll have the hints up soon. You'll know about it. For now, I am Hal.
I'm Nicole.
And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.